We are teaching what? We're teaching a principle that you can apply to your life, that will inspire you, that will motivate you, that will provide you with spiritual and inspirational thoughts that will direct your day. This is why we have the Creative Thought magazine. By the way, the January issue of Creative Thought is over there. Get them while they're here. Okay, I know the December sold out, so get them over there. And Reverend Dr. Cynthia has a great, great lesson in the magazine coming up for January. Open the first page, and there she is. There was a hunter. This hunter had a wonderful dog. He was in possession of this great, great special bird dog. The dog was the special experience for this hunter because it was a one-of-a-kind dog. It had never happened before. This dog could walk on water. One day, he invited a friend to go hunting with him. He was going to show off his dog. They went out. Here was his friend. Here was his prized possession, the dog. After some time, they shot a few ducks that were in the water, and the man ordered his dog to run out and fetch the birds. The dog ran out on top of the water, got the birds, and came back. Now, when the dog came back with the birds, the man was expecting a compliment from his friend. Hey, this is great. Your dog can walk on water. Yeah. He was curious, and he asked the friend, well, why didn't you say anything about my dog? The friend replied, well, I did see something unusual about him. I said, what's that? He said, he can't swim. Now, that's all right, Nancy. You'll get it later. Okay. Okay. This is leading up to something I wanted to share with you. I just heard a very interesting statistic that came out. University of Chicago did a survey, and it said that more than 90% of the people we face every day are negative. You ready? 90% of the people you deal with every day are negative people. Okay. They live at the level of Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will. Okay. If they can disappoint you, it will. Okay. That's why every year Celeste bring, the Festivus. How many know what the Festivus holiday is? Everybody know Festivus? Okay. And where did that come from? Seinfeld. Okay. Now, Festivus, they get a pole and they put it in the middle of the room, and once a year everybody gathers around the table over dinner, and they all tell each other how much they disappointed each other that year. How many been to one of those sessions? Okay. Yes, okay. Now, if 90% of the people that we are involved in are like the one who said your dog can't swim, okay, if 90% of the people we have to, now this isn't true, I think religious scientists go, what? Okay, because we are like-minded people. That's why you come here on Sunday. Well, we have 400 people in this congregation that do what? We all are doing what? Celebrating the fact that we are like-minded. We are looking for answers, not problems. We're looking for love, not hate. We're looking for reason that we should celebrate every religion and every person of every religion and every denomination and every experience, and knowing everybody's exactly where they need to be, celebrating the God they believe in, and everyone, I don't care what their belief in God is, because it's done unto them as they believe. Every religion proves the God they believe in by way of their experience. So what do we have? We have a higher definition. We have a healthier definition. We have a definition based on oneness. And then our challenge is to critically think from oneness, not about oneness, but as oneness thinks. Not about love. How many people who think about love all the time, but they're not loving? Okay. They think about prosperity, but they're not prosperous. They think about success, but they're not successful. Other than the fact that everyone is successful. Okay. Everyone say, I can be successfully happy or successfully unhappy. Success doesn't care. It doesn't. Okay? So if it doesn't care and it's going to honor what you think about all day long, why don't you think about what you think about all day long so that you produce what your heart desires? That's the divine urge. Instead of begging something in the sky to give it to you, or if it doesn't show up, blaming it for not giving it to you. I'm a fight fan. I was watching a fight last night, and both the fighters sitting there praying to Jesus they knocked the other guy out. I thought, whatever Jesus is doing's got more to do than come down here and pick who's going to win the fight. Okay. Now, one way to win the fight is don't get in the ring. I won. All right. Now, how many have upset yourself because you're expecting a compliment from a negative person? I got news for you. You just want to be as negative as they are. That's all you're doing. If you're upset. Okay. Okay. You've heard me tell the story. My daughter Leslie, when we had 3 horses, she taught me into adopting a donkey. How many have heard the story? Okay. She taught me adopting a donkey. We go up here and get one of these wild donkeys that they herded up and saved it and got it up at the corral. And she goes out to greet her donkey, and this donkey just worked her over. Kicked her, bit her, stepped on her, did all this stuff. She comes out, tears in her eyes. Get rid of it, I don't want it. And I held her for a minute, and I said, Leslie, never, ever blame donkeys for being donkeys. To this day, she still uses that lesson. To this day, it works with her work, her play, her, everything else. How many know that you could have saved yourself a whole lot of time if you just let donkeys be donkeys? Okay. And understand they were donkeys before you ever showed up. Their donkeyness has nothing to do with you. All right. Now, negative people, if you start reacting to them, can only push you down. If you want to get up, who's going to do it? The very first lesson I ever heard in religious science. I was 24 years old, sitting in Founders Church on a Sunday morning. Dr. William Hornaday that morning said, you are what you think you are. You can do what you think you can do. The only limits you have are limits you're placing on yourself. And if you want to get over there, you can get over there, but the only one that's going to get you there is you. Stop blaming where you are on anything or anyone and get yourself to the place you say you want to be. And it starts where? By accepting you can. How many know, the children over here in Santa's workshop, how many grew up with some version of the little engine that could? Think I can, think I can, think I can, think I can. You know where that came from? A junior church teacher in Raymond Charles Barker's church in New York, who created a Sunday morning lesson for children. Somebody said, that's great, why don't we publish it? The little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. Okay. But this think I can, I think I can is not just a one-time experience. Everyone say, every morning when I get up, my affirmation is, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Okay. See, that's opening the gift. That's allowing yourself to challenge yourself to never again let any person, place, or thing steal your dreams from you. Never let any experience steal your dreams.